stupid thing on again. Bear with me, guys.
Oh, really? In the circle.
I know. There we go. But there again, it's changed to blue.
Ooh.
There we go.
Well. Hey, that's orange. Yellow, whatever it is.
Orange.
Orange.
You see, they've changed things up a bit with StreamYard, so I don't know whether I'm coming or going with it. So,
Blinking.
I'm just doing it. Oh dear, do you know somebody? Particularly.
Come on, lady.
So there you go. Been nice and sunny today, but so yeah, you can't have it all, can you? But yeah. It's orange, Gary. Hi, Gary, by the way.
Gary.
So yeah, the colour signifies, somewhere in between. But hey ho. So somebody or nobody's complaining that it's wrong colour. Don't you start and all. But yeah, this was the thing. It's been a glorious day, but Chris wanted to go out with drone, right? But when he dropped Callum off at, I nearly said nursery then. So it's been a long time since he's been at nursery at college. He says, well, we're doing a mock exam today, so I might be home early. And he just got back in, sat down, had it,
Well, that's the thing. You didn't have a scribe, you didn't have note.
Really?
A mock exam.
Let's look into that one.
Thanks, Skidderpool.
But anyway, so yeah, so we'd no sooner come back home, sat down, and Callum messaged him and says, I'm ready. I think they were about 2:30, I think it were. But anyway.
That should be who.
But the thing is, he's supposed to have a scribe or his own laptop. Hi, Johnny, how are you? Yeah, even though it were a mock exam, he should still have them things in place.
Yeah.
Don't care what anybody says. What?
When it comes to real things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Has it got to wait again, or get it postponed again, or have to do it again because they're fucked up again?
But yeah.
Wendy's burgers.
This is what I mean. Yeah, I mean, he's had a like what he used to be called a statement right from him being like 3 years old, right? And that goes with you throughout your life, even down to employment or anything like that. So, there's certain things that are in place that are part of that statement, and they're letting him down seriously. Well, in my eyes anyway, because he's not getting the support that he needs. So, but onwards and upwards, I have to give him a ring, see what's occurring. Yeah, I know what they're probably going to say. Probably going to say, "Oh, well, it only a mock exam. We don't really need, it's more expense for them, but they are getting paid for that exact same thing. That exact thing." It's probably gone in hiding. But anyway, so yeah. I did hear from Amjad is taking a little bit more time off. So So yeah, he was gonna come back today, but I got a message over the weekend saying he's having a little bit more time off. But you know, same as I says to Amjad, I says I'll still be here when you get back. Don't worry about it. You take as much time as you like. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you see what they probably, same as I've just said, they're probably going to turn around and say, well, it weren't real thing. It were only a mock exam. But that's not the point.
He's not getting anything what his statement requires.
No, he's not.
It's wrong.
But
So they can't come out of maths, we're not doing it. And then they'll be ringing up saying, why you pulled him out of maths? Because he's not getting what is required.
do they like in different estates? And it? No, it's, yeah, with it, there's one or two around here, Gary. You know what I mean? You know, we don't sort of separate away from, you know, no. But no,
well, they do, in a way.
Yeah, but I mean, there's that one down there, isn't there, that's got like a plaque on front door, and that's a Wednesday thing. Brian next door is a Wednesday fan. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, Brian's a lovely guy.
Probably only one of them that's got braids between them.
But yeah, you know what I mean. Brian next door is a lovely guy. Yeah, the only downside is there's a Wendyite. But
F2 area.
Pardon me.
Area.
Yeah. I mean, I look at it this way. Whatever team you support, whatever colour your skin is, whatever your sexuality, I don't care. You know, you'll be nice to me and I'll be nice back to you. End of. I don't care. So... And your point is, Gary?
No, there was not, I'm afraid. Not Wendy's, not even Blades.
Well.
Sheffield FC is the very first football team in the world.
But you see, this is the thing. Like it's Chris's dad's a United supporter. His dad was a United supporter. Chris is a United supporter, and so is Callum. So it's sort of come down the generations. So you know what I mean? It's and the National Football Museum is in Preston.
Yeah, well,
No, but ain't got Scooby-Doo. But this is the thing. I mean, yeah, it's you know, it tends to sort of be passed on. Yeah. Look at Mr. there stating facts. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I don't know a deal about football, so it's no good sort of quoting facts to me because I ain't got Scooby-Doo. But it's coming up tonight, Johnny. Hi, partner. How are you? But yeah. Oh, I've had this itchy nose all day. And I think we've had eating on a little bit. And I think it's dried all my nostrils up. Stop quoting these facts because I ain't got a clue.
Well, now you know.
So, yeah. But, so what we're going to talk about tonight? I don't know. Making 2 things tomorrow night. I'm going to gag you in a minute. Or chop your hands off, one or two. And you and all, Gary. Change the subject. Not talking about football. So, yeah, I'm making 2 things. I'm making baked apple donuts with cinnamon sugar. You don't put apples in them, it's apple sauce. Just so I'll make myself clear on that. And polka dot slice, which in essence is a tray bake with Smarties in it. And then you dust it off with some caster sugar. So, yeah. Okie dokie then, Johnny. But you see, it says apple pie spice, but it's easy enough to do your own because it's just like cinnamon, nutmeg. It does tell you back at recipe what. It says to make your own apple pie spice, teaspoon of ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon of ginger, quarter of a teaspoon of ground cloves, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. What's 1/8 of a teaspoon? I ain't got one of them. So, but yeah, let's have a look into that. What is an 1/8? It says 1/8 of a teaspoon is 6 ml. That's in liquid. So it says, basically, I've Googled it, and it says, if you get a pinch between your middle finger and your thumb, that's 1/8 of a teaspoon. So yeah, the ground nutmeg, you just need that much. So there you go. Hiya, Richard. How are you? So yeah, we'll use that method. We'll just pinch a little bit in between them 2 fingers. Yeah, it's all right, Richard. It just says to make your own apple pie spice, and it says 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground ginger. And I says, well, what's 1/8 of a teaspoon when it's at home? But yeah, I've just Googled it, and it says just get a pinch between your fingers, and that's 1/8 of a teaspoon. So there you go. Gary's creep-horsing again. I'm just going to turn my mic off because I want to tell Chris something. Okay then, Richard. So yeah, I thought, well, I better tell him before I forget. Otherwise, you know what my mind's like. It goes out my mind, but yeah, I mean, it's but
I got it, love.
anyway, so yeah, now we know what 1/8 of a teaspoon is. Yeah, I mean, what if this is the thing? It tells you between your middle finger and your thumb, a pinch. Or if you've got great big massive fingers, does same thing? Does that go for everybody, even people with massive fingers? And oh. But anyway, I mean, I've got little sausage fingers. So, you know what I mean? Some people have got bigger hands than others. Hi, Kevin. But yeah, that's the thing. It's saying roughly you pinch it between it's a pinch between your middle finger and your thumb. But I mean, my fingers aren't massive. So what do I do with somebody with massive hands? You get a bigger pinch than other people. Because you see, this is the thing. The measuring spoons that I've got, there's a teaspoon, half a teaspoon, no, tablespoon, half a tablespoon, teaspoon, half a teaspoon, and a quarter of a teaspoon. That's it. So yeah, you know what I mean? When it goes on about 1/8 of a 1/8 of a teaspoon, that's what made me think, Oh. Anyway, we'll try the pinch method. But you see, this is what I'm getting at, Gary. Some people's hands are bigger than others, so hence the fingers are bigger than others. So yeah, I don't know. That is one for the confusion stakes. It says, what can I use if I don't have 1/8 of a teaspoon? In cooking measurements, a dash is 1/8 of a teaspoon, a pinch. So. So it says here, unfortunately, a pinch is approximately equivalent to 1/16 of a teaspoon. That's only confusing matters even more. So yeah. It's now saying, use the pinch method using your index finger, your middle finger, and your thumb. So it's only even it's got me more confused than ever. One's telling you, your middle finger and your thumb, and then it's saying your index finger, your middle finger, and your thumb. Oh. But oh well, we'll wing it.
So,
Because it says an eighth of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, but on one it says your middle finger and your thumb, and now it's saying your middle finger and your like that index. I don't know. We'll wing it. We'll just, I'm sure it'll taste all right. I mean, when all said and done, I'm only making like apple pie spice. So, yeah. And, you're just melting butter, making like a sugar and mixture to dip your donuts in, and that's it. So, yeah, we'll just wing it, I think. Oh, pardon me. But, you see, 1/8 of a teaspoon. Who come up with that one? They could have just put like a quarter of a teaspoon or half a teaspoon or whatever, confusing matters. 1/8 of a teaspoon. All the things I go through. But anyway, we'll see. I'll make that up in the morning. Sugar and them spices. But this is the thing, once you've tasted home baked donuts, you don't want any other. Wonder how Johnny went on Sunday morning. He was a little bit tipsy on Saturday night. Did you recover all right, Johnny? You were a little bit tipsy on Saturday night. But anyway, yeah, they got some beers already in. Ooh. And then Chris had a whiskey. But you see, somebody told Chris that when you've had it every night on the drink, always drink a pint of water before you.
Richard, that.
Were it Richard?
Richard
told him to have a pint of water before you go to bed. You don't get up with an hangover. So, I don't think so, Gary. But, yeah, the only downside of when it goes live now, Gary, is if anybody goes to the toilet, you can hear everything. Yeah. Anyway, so other night when it were live, I goes in and I went, "Who's pissed all over the floor?" And Chris says, "I heard that on this live stream." I went, "Oh well." So then I says, "It's all right. We'll mop it up." He says, "I heard that and all."
You got last live stream, scroll through there up to here.
So yeah, but because see where our toilet is, that camera, the window's here, and the camera's like right, well, not right next to window, but yeah, on that same side as window. So yeah, so you have to be careful what you say when you go to the toilet. So, but yeah. Yeah, well, this is the thing, Gary. I've been having a lot of headaches lately and I haven't touched a drop. But you can always tell whether you're hydrated or dehydrated. But because if it's like a dark colour, you're dehydrated. But if it's light colour, that means you're hydrated enough. So yeah, just check your piss when you go to the toilet. So yeah, there's another sort of factual thing, you know what I mean? If it's a dark orange colour like that, yeah, you need to drink more water or fluids or whatever. Not alcohol though. But yeah, if it's a light yellow colour, then you're all right. So well, that's about it, really. Another fact-finding mission. So John is coming up in a bit. Richard will be up when he comes from his mother's. Nothing interesting over at weekend, well, apart from that match yesterday. But anyway. So what you all been up to then? Something, nothing? Anything interesting? But oh yeah, there's been a bit of controversy.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, joy of joys. Fucking hell. Chris has got an headache in her head up her ass. Keena's fucking acting up.
But yeah.
Look, you fucking calm down before you have an heart attack. It's a you get in fucking bed. Tell you, if it's anything that will kill Tracy off, it'll be a fucking blood pressure. She goes from 0 to 100 in about 5 seconds. I says, and you wonder where she gets it from. And I know you can hear me because I heard it playing downstairs. I heard your laugh from the garden.
There were quite a bit of trouble at the match yesterday, as there always is when them two meet. Oh, but the one thing that both teams deplored was there were a bloke in audience and he'd put on his phone, "Where's George Baldock?" and he held it up. And
well, I don't know what that means.
But George Baldock was their player that died in Greece.
Oh, there's always some evil twats. The world's full of them.
Even Chris says, even the Wendy, you know, their side have said it's deplorable, and it were a Wendy fan, by the way. But yeah, you know, if they, same as Chris says, if that's the best they can do, you know what I mean, and it's evil, you know, where's George Baldock? Where everybody knows he's dead.
I didn't, but only because I didn't know. Went for cheap facts.
You've had quite a busy day then.
I've done tip runs, cut grass, cleared out front garden. Yeah. Took me all day though. Tomorrow, all them tiles I haven't used, not broken up ones and that. I've got a big wooden box. I'm going to stick them all in and get them to tip.
Oh.
Look, when you back up a jag at tip.
Well, you know what I says to you, I says, Callum's doing a mock exam at college.
I heard that.
Probably, yeah, well,
an hour, wasn't it?
I bet it were less. And about 2:30, I don't know, they rang him or he texted him and he says, "I'm ready." He says, "Well, that was quick." He says, "I don't mess about."
Did you read the message?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I forgot. It's a little baby that's died. Well, what it was is she had to give birth to the baby.
Yeah.
The baby
Yeah.
died
Yeah. Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing was
So,
fucking even
yeah.
worse, isn't it?
I mean, my
Wednesday's fine now because all I'll be doing is going to get the Prezi. It's on the
but
out road.
yeah, my step brothers and his wife, she had twins, and they were both like that, and it was horrible. The funeral were absolutely horrendous. You know what I mean?
But she had to go a couple of months with the baby. Actually, to go. I don't know. Something I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, but these things happen. You know what I mean? And because you see, my sister-in-law, they found out that it's like this. One twin were taking more nutrients than other, so one of the twins was slightly smaller, but she ended up, she went for a checkup and they couldn't find any heartbeats, and that was that.
Oh.
So she had two of them.
Just got myself a little bottle of water.
Just a small one.
Hence why I didn't have an hangover.
But yeah, it's not a nice thing. And the thing that did me, Johnny, they were in two little white coffins, and Mum carried one in, and Mum carried one coffin in, and Dad carried, and that will make it. That I were gone. You know what I mean?
Dropping her, I think about 12 o'clock at the girl's house, and I think the car be turning up with a tiny little coffin in it.
That's one of the worst things. Knowing that you've got to give birth, but knowing that you're not getting anything from it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's not nice.
I'm a bit thirsty. I kept myself refreshed early, but every time I walked past Tesco's, I grabbed a handful of those blackberries. I've got a bucket. I've got half a bucket full. Really refreshing because they're frozen solid. So that's better.
I've downloaded a few more like Christmassy type things.
Are you gonna do chocolate log again this year?
I don't know. This is one I've come across: brioche bread and butter pudding with mincemeat.
Yeah, I like mincemeat.
But you see, like brioche bread.
Weird saying that knowing it's fruit, isn't it?
Brioche is sort of like it's like a bread, but it's slightly sweetened, if you know what I mean.
I'm thinking about growing the beard back.
Ooh, Chris has started growing his back as well.
Mine's a bit itchy now. What did it took about a year for it to grow fully, didn't it? And then it were.
Yeah.
I do miss it. Maybe not as long as next time, like proper, just keep it like a shape to it.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, like a bit of
I didn't take it down completely. This is part of the original one. Well, that might be a bit trimmed.
That's it. And Chris says to me the other day, he says, I think I'll start growing my beard back again a bit.
Hey, all that P. Diddy list and all that on about bringing out of everybody who went. I've got it. Ooh, chuffing Nora. Any movie you've ever seen? One of them's in it. Very interesting. All the ones that seem to be fleeing the country right now because they don't want to live under Trump, the same. Some of the cheeky gits have come over here. I said there's nowhere to hide. Some of them I'm quite disappointed because I liked them as actors and actresses, but You never know. That's the thing, in it. They are actors and actresses. They can play the part of, whoever they want, even if it's somebody that ain't, truthful.
That's it. That's it.
Robert De Niro got kicked out of a restaurant last night.
Robert De Niro.
Oh yeah, he was carrying on big style. Said, "Oh, if we don't vote for Kamala, he'll come after us all. It'd be me and you." The proper fucking meltdown. She's 20 million in debt, Camilla, from all that thingy. Half of it we're paying off bloody actors to all come on and say, "Oh, support me." Taylor Swift cocked up, look. Yeah, the flight list is. I know I can't say it on here, but I'll show you it later. You'd be shocked. Very shocked. He's all looking for it. Oh shit, I liked him. And then some of them, it's kind of like you think, oh well, that's not much of a surprise.
But
that's a shame. I didn't read that. I quite liked him as well. That's the thing, though, isn't it? If you get rich people over to your island and you do get,
well, this is the thing. I mean, and it's often said you don't know a person until you actually know that person, if you know what I mean. But
anyway, Trump's sorting it now. I had to open files on what happened to John F. Kennedy and all. Because guess it, John F. Kennedy Jr. is now in Trump's. Well, when they get like House of Representatives and all that, he's one of them now.
Yeah.
John F. Kennedy Jr. He's 65 and he is absolutely ripped. Proper ripped. He goes jogging, weight training, you wouldn't believe how fat the guy is.
Because there's
John F. Kennedy Jr.
There's like, we've got Westminster as a parliament, they've got Senator Summit, haven't they?
Yeah, there's a Senate and then there's he'll have all his panel of each thing, who's in charge of finance, and all that. But John F. Kennedy Jr. is going to be in charge of health.
Oh.
He's taking over. Just see fat bitch is taking over. Oh God! In fact, it's actually a man. It's a man dressed as a woman. You can tell with massive Adam's apple.
Who we're talking about now?
The health secretary in the US right now. It's transatlantic.
Oh.
Picture of health. If you worked at McDonald's. In the testing department. They just opened a bloody big McDonald's near us in the new shopping centre. I'll be avoiding that. Big and all. I don't know why they built one that big.
I will say we've got one that's just down the road, but it's a massive one. It's a drive-through, but it's not massive.
And the bloody drive-through Costa for the extra lazy ass.
We've got a
drive-through to get a coffee. You are the laziest fucking person on the planet.
We've got a drive-through KFC just down road and all, just out Bottomit Road.
Yeah, they've been out a while, aren't they? But a drive-through coffee shop. Okay, how lazy can you get? What, £3.54 for one of those for your ones?
I don't know. I've never gone through a Costa drive-through, and
all they do though, it's the exact mirror image of like a real. There's a place called Crown Point down road.
Yeah.
That Costco that Pat Ness mentioned.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's the exact mirror image of the one they've just built at middle of Middleton, about 10 minutes away. Big B&M on one end, Aldi on other, Card Factory, the usual.
That B&M that we've got just up road, it's on it's a place called Ely Banking or whatever. It's massive.
Yeah, massive one. This has got a garden centre bit on back.
This has not got a garden centre, but they do sell a lot of garden stuff. if you know what I mean. But it is.
It's the biggest unit on the retail part is the B&M anyway. But there was a B&M right over the road. So.
But
Aldi will probably buy that, so they're right over the road from Lidl.
they're advertising the knockoff Baileys for about, I think it was $4.99. But
as long as it knocks you off the chair, does it matter?
I don't like Baileys. Knockoff or
Yeah, the
otherwise.
morning after the drink, that drink, I was a bit sozzled. I put a wing on my live, didn't I? I'll scroll back out before.
Can't you remember me putting my black wig on with my sunglasses on?
Yeah, you went all goth for. I'm getting flashbacks now. Yeah, I remember that.
You got twang, did you?
Why not? It was Trump celebration. My cap's on its way now, so we can hit tomorrow.
Ooh.
I got a camo one. You know, so we're going into war. That's why I'm growing beard back, so I can go back to my rebel days. I calmed down, but I'm back in the swing of things now. I'm on my third warning from TikTok already. Don't fucking show me it then. If you don't want me to share it. That's why I keep skipping them straight over to YouTube. So if they do cut me off, I've still got them. I've just had to pay another $1.99 on the Google One to store it all. So we know Smokey. Yeah, Wednesday's fine. Is Wednesday all right with you?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I've been going through my pharmacy stock. Yeah, you can take a few tubes back of that Voltarol stuff as well. Are you on the 50s and the 300s then? On the Gabapentin and the Tramadol?
Yeah.
I think I've done about 4 months now since I've had any. At all. No painkillers, no ibuprofen.
You see, that gabapentin helps with my muscle, you know, because I have really bad inflamed muscles in my back. But what's happened, Johnny? It's buggered everything up because
I'm not saying I'm not in pain, but I'm not sick anymore, if you know what I mean. I don't feel sick.
Yeah, we had to order his prescriptions before we went away because they were due that week we went, if you know what I mean. So it's like buggered things up because we got his prescriptions early. So it's.
And you got any automatic ones?
Eh?
Can't you do an automatic one?
No, because it says next issue date.
I don't need to do it through my doctor either. I've got repeat prescription. Yeah.
Well, you see, up until recently, right, we couldn't even ring up about his prescriptions. But they've started bringing it in now. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday because they close half day on a Thursday. You've got to ring between 2 and 3 o'clock if you want to order your prescriptions. So, before we were having to either take them up and push them in post box. But you see,
my chemist is called Day Lewis, and they've got an app. So I went in the doctors, said I wanted it on a repeat. They sent it through to Day Lewis, and now it's just a regular thing now with them.
But yeah,
I get a text to say when it's due and a text when I can pick them up.
Even like when I wanted to order it early because we were on holiday, she says, "Well, I'll put it through to the doctor, tell her the reason why you want it early." But we couldn't pick them up till Friday as we went on Monday, you see. So yeah, it's like cocked everything up.
Bring me them shopping baskets.
What?
I'll fill it up.
Is that Tracy?
What?
No, I says, is that Tracy? Was that Tracy?
No noise, isn't it?
I thought I heard Tracy's voice.
It'd be louder than that, the grumpy cow.
But
She's got an headache and the whole world needs to know. That's what it is.
This is
Something I've
another
asked her to
one.
make.
This is another one that I've downloaded as well. The like a funfetti shortbread bites. Getting into the festive spirit.
Keenan were looking at Christmas Day. I said, not till your frigging birthday's over.
But
Minute the birthday's over, I can actually just, well, I've got no choice but getting swinging Christmas. I'm going to have to move the fridge out of the living room and put the tree there.
is that fridge and door still in your living room then?
The door in, the fridge
Oh.
is. I've cleared the hallway now, so it can go in there after Christmas.
So if you're still there, Gary, do you mind me asking how much you pay for cheap cigarettes for Leslie? Pardon me.
Tracy gets hers at £4 a packet.
Oh, these is what we get, and they're £5.
Yeah. We're just on about illegal cigs here, but never mind. Don't Tracy saying I'm Canada only.
But yeah, I mean,
Justin Trudeau's getting pissed off.
This is the thing, Johnny. It's ridiculous. You go into Asda and they're about £12 a packet. So who ain't gonna buy cheap fags? Well, just not me. Tips flying in from the low place.
I think they call fucking Phoenix or something. And fucking say Canada only. You know?
Oh.
So Justin Trudeau's missing out. They're going after him now. No? That'll do him good.
But I don't know whether they legit. But
British government are having a backtrack on all fucking nasty stuff they said about Trump and apologising to him now.
On the inside the lid, it says Consumer Services PO Box 83 Nottingham. So that's on inside at lid. Look. So I don't
I think a lot of what goes on, right, is they are produced over here. Yeah, but then you'd have to pay tax on them if they were here. So I think they send them abroad because you don't pay tax when you send them abroad.
But we do get back here as well, and that's a bit iffy, if you know what I mean. That's supposed to be it's supposed to be Amber Leaf, and that's supposed to be a 50-gram parts for it in.
Yeah, I don't like them Amber Leaf ones.
But yeah, there's nowhere near 50 grams in them. But yeah, they a bit iffy. Still finding bloody tips. I've just found one on my lap.
Because you've touched stuff.
You see, problem with these is the you know, if you get them in the wrong position, they start leaking out the bottom, dropping out the bottom. Oh, they must be legit then, Gary, if they've got them on counter. I mean, all illegitimate things are under counter, aren't they, if you know what I mean?
I went with friends the other day, right? And I'm just listening to what they said in the kitchen to one another. And she went, oh, give us one of them roll-ups. And she fucking woman said, here, yeah, have this roll-up, because I reuse my tips. I thought, you fucking what? You dirty bastard. She reusing the filter tips. It's bad. The smoke is bad enough, but fucking how many is that?
Well, you know what I say, Johnny, each to their own.
And then the other one said to the other one, oh, that's disgusting. She went, oh, no, but it's wasteful if you don't use them twice. Oh. So me putting tea bags on washing line, I'm quite
No, we only used tips once, and that's
that
it.
was funny when I went to see Ian, though. I walked around the corner and there they are, tea bags on washing line. When I went to pick them weights up from him.
Oh, yeah.
He put tea bags on washing line for a joke.
Stingy bugger.
They were used, definitely.
We see, you know, we don't have tea, so, you know, we don't have that problem.
Oh, so yeah. Not only have you got to roll your own, you got to bring your own. And you got any emergency tea bags?
Oh yeah, I've got tea
Oh.
bags. I've got Yorkshire tea bags.
Oh well,
They're the best.
There's no issue there.
Well, his dad. You see, when his dad comes, he drinks tea. You know, and it's if somebody comes and they don't drink coffee, then what you got to offer them? Nothing. So I've always got tea bags, no matter what. So
Yeah, they're doing lefty tears now in water bottles.
what?
I watched an ad. Have you seen the new Kleenex advert? It's a long train and it's Kleenex boxes on back.
No, I've not seen
And
it.
it was on TikTok, right? And under comments, I put, they're sending them to Camilla Harris's fucking group.
Oh dear.
There were Christmas scented fucking Kleenex tissues, but they're on back of a train like that cargo.
No, I've not seen that. No.
Have you seen new Boots advert? Fucking hell, they got battered for that. Got a black woman pretending to be Santa, and then there's a lot of drag queens dressed up as fucking elves and that, dancing and proud behind her.
I've not seen that one either.
And then fucking woman comes up and goes, happy Christmas. No, she doesn't, yeah, happy Christmas to one and all, no matter what your pronouns are. Fucking hell. So everybody's saying boycott Boots now for being fucking woke. But they're literally men dressed in like fucking little tutus and fairy fucking wings.
I know. I've seen new Kevin the Carrot advert.
That's Aldi, isn't it?
I don't know.
It is, because I've got a 6-foot carrot in my shed.
Oh right.
Remember I told you that Mrs. Carrot.
Oh yeah, that massive carrot, yeah.
It's about 5 foot tall.
But I've seen that one. I haven't seen Coca-Cola one yet. So
I saw some bloody women in fucking Aldi arguing over one day. It's well, you got me 3. Well, I've got 3 kids. Fucking hell, Rock. I went, it's a fucking carrot, love.
Yeah, arguing over a bloody carrot.
We'll introduce a fucking strawberry this year, and I can fight about that.
Oh dear me.
I don't go in Aldi because I always got to come out something with from tool section.
Well, Chris, I don't know
I
whether
had this hand grinder thing, right? It said 50 quid. I thought that's really good, that. So I took it to account and they went, oh, you've got to buy batteries separate. Well, we fucking stick that then.
Jenny go, whoa, bro. Yeah. I've not seen it, to be honest with you.
It's an absolute fucking disgrace. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, no matter what your pronouns are, or something they said. Oh my god! And there's a lot of fucking drag queens prancing about. You know, I mean, it's a good job the only people that go in Boots are fucking people that require medication, and it ain't kids. Mom, why's that girl got a beard? It's the hormones, love.
Hi, Peter.
She does a lot of weight training. Oh dear. Good to see you, Peter. Yeah, I've still got that bottle of vodka down here. How much have we got in it? Oh no, put it round there. Yeah, didn't that? Oh, there it is. Let's sort this room out next. I've got that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't need it though. It's okay, it's fine. I'll stick to the water.
Baby, I'm just looking on.
I'll tell you something though, to say I don't like vodka. I got
a large turkey crown, £22.
Because when I had it with that energy drink, Jeanette, it was like 1 minute I'll piss, next minute I wanted to run around.
It gives you a burst of energy, did it?
Yeah, well, not enough to move, but well, I'm doing that a bit, aren't I? Dancing. My chair dance. And my Donald Trump dance. Oh, yeah. You know, somebody's put YMCA in top 10. He used it as fucking campaign music. You know, YMCA, the proper YMCA. Well, he does a little dance like that, Donald, when he's dancing.
I'll tell you what I seen other day, Johnny.
Oh, I had to tell my mum off. I've had to tell my mum off.
Why?
I said, Mum, you admitted now, don't you, that all of that were bullshit over the last few years. She went, yes, son, I do, and I feel foolish. I said, well, don't fucking fall for it again with Donald Trump. I said, he does so much. And I said, but oh, you listen. I said, Mum, turn that fucking telly off. Even my stepdad don't watch BBC right now. So he's not listening to that shite. But because my mum can't do much, just sits there watching absolute garbage. I said, get Christmas movies on. That's more believable. Here's the Grinch.
I seen an advert other day, and it what? It's a betting thing, and it's Backstreet Boys, and they sort of going down that route, like YMCA. You know, one's got a blonde wig on and a hard hat, and you know, I forgot what betting site it is now.
I just banged my hand off this desk. That teach me. Once you find out, it'll be from good blood pressure. Just the one that makes your ears go pop. Honestly, I've got the most sensitive ears. I've only got to go up a 45-degree angle in my ears pop.
I tell you, you know, like when we're going over at Moors, Johnny, and you go up, you know, into like higher spots.
Yeah.
When we come back down, my ears start popping.
I quite hurt myself then. I ain't got the rubber mat on for a start. I don't need to chat with you.
I think it's Betfair. I think it is.
Yeah, I've got a bloody laptop here, buddy.
I thought, well, whatever next.
Still can't get that bloody thing to unlock.
What's that? Your tablet?
It's one Christine bought from Boot Sale, and he went, you can't unlock it. And to be honest, I haven't managed to unlock it.
Just take
Well,
it.
you used to be able to have a software on your computer, and it was like part of the iTunes thing, but you could store your music on it and pictures. Well, when you used to plug one of these in to that program, it'd open it all up, and you could go in factory settings and just restore it. But they've changed all that now.
Can't you take it to one of these mobile shops and like?
Thing is, I've checked the spec on it. It's like a third generation. It's not worth. But try telling her that. She's asking if I've done it yet.
Say what? I'm not a technician. You know, I haven't got the capabilities.
I think the waiting for an email from Apple's wearing off a bit now. Yeah, I got a Samsung laptop. Google Chrome. A phone. An iPad. My PC and Alexa's about $1,000 here just sat on my lap. My mum paid 600 quid for this laptop. I've still got a receipt for it. Do you want that laptop, love? I never go on it. Fuck too right. Yeah, it's a Samsung one.
It looks a decent laptop.
Got loads of extra ports and stuff on it. It's got like a gaming processor in it and that. I mean, it's an older one now. It's an i7, but it's still iron. It's pretty good spec though.
That's That's
Tracy
quite-
hadn't been on it for a
quite
few
good.
days since she moved into the cupboard.
Funny thing is, you know, when I bought Callum some headphones for his birthday, and I didn't know that I'd bought him exactly the same pair as what Chris had bought himself. I didn't even know. And I
Is
went,
that why you're in your basket?
I didn't know they were the same ones, because I saw the box on wall unit, and I went, is that box to your headphones? He went, yeah, why? I says, I bought Callum exactly the same pair, but they light up different colours.
Yeah, I've got 3 pairs with me, but I don't find them comfortable to wear. Plus, I'm loud anyway, so put headphones on me. I mean,
But the thing is, it's got one of these, you know, where Callum like doing a lot of gaming. It's got one with a microphone on it as
yeah,
well.
mine has. It's up there. It's up there.
But
Oh, right, so
I mean, I've tried using headphones and I can't get them.
I just shout down them.
You know, I can't do it. Yeah.
I go on the live and they go, "Whoa, I'm deaf."
But yeah, I don't like putting headphones on. I didn't know I'd actually bought it same pair of headphones until I seen that box on wall unit. So, but anyway, mind you, that still don't stop our Callum from shouting and bawling, even if he's got headphones on.
Yeah, I've got a keener. She thinks everyone's fucking deaf.
Yeah, I Callum has a lot of trouble with his ears, and Chris were exactly the same.
It's not wrong with her if it's because she thinks because her mum's deaf and she doesn't always hear what he says. It's you've got to shout it to everybody else as well.
But yeah,
I go look. Do these look like little ears?
But you see, I think it's the same with our Callum. Even though he has trouble with his ears, he don't realise that he's talking so loudly. And I says to him, I don't this morning or yesterday morning, I kept saying, Callum, just tone it down a bit. I says, there's no wonder I've got a headache. You know what I mean? It sort of like goes through you, if you know what I mean, because he's talking loudly. He says, well, you know, I have trouble with my ears. Well, this is the thing.
You play the game early where you make different pitch noises to play the game. I'm like, what are you fucking? Ow!
But yeah, you know when doctors put him on them antihistamines and that nasal spray, she says she was going to ring him back in 6 weeks, and they still haven't had a call back from him.
Okay, now you got to die first to get reply. And then it's.
I mean, I know it's like nothing serious, but the fact of the matter is, his nose and his ears might all be connected.
They are when you've got one acting up, it acts up the other.
And he says only way I can describe it, he says it's like my nose is bunged up all the time.
Sinus problem. He might have a sinus issue.
And I says to him, I says, funny thing is, some people can get like polyps up the nose or near the sinuses, and that can cause.
I've got a crayon stuck up my nose. I did. As a kid, a piece about that big, and I had to go to fucking hospital and get them pull it out.
But yeah, you know, when I says to Callum, I says, you've got to think, Callum, if you've got problems with your ears, I says, this problem with your nose might be all connected, because all ear, nose and throat's all connected, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why you go see an ear, nose and throat specialist, because they're all linked together.
But she did say that if
you end up like navel cavity and everything in it, because it goes up like that and back down.
But this is the thing as well, you know, when I'm wearing my mask at night time, sometimes I have to make sure.
Darth Vader impersonation.
Yeah, I always have to make sure that before I put my mask on, I give my nose a good blow. Otherwise, it blows not up my nose and down my throat, and then I start coughing.
Like a Dyson.
See you later, Jason.
See you later, Jason. Good to see you, mate.
But yeah, and Chris will say, well, I thought that mask was supposed to stop that. And I says, it's not that. I says, if you think it's what they call a nasal mask and it just covers my nose. So I says, it's blowing air up my nose. I says, and obviously, if my nose is bunged up, it's dislodging that snot up my nose and it's making it go down my throat.
Will it make your nose all right dry as well?
Yeah, and me, you know, here, because this is
Do you
the
have to
thing.
have that on all night? Or do you take, you know?
Yeah, all night. Every time I go to sleep, mask goes on.
And does that just give you oxygen, or is it like vapor?
What it is, you know, when you've got sleep apnea, there's like a thing in your throat. Yeah, yeah, and that pipe gets restricted when you've got sleep apnea, so this flap don't work properly. So that's why a lot of people that suffer from sleep apnea, they wake up and I used to be, you know, like that. And that's why I said to Tracy to tell Tracy to get it.
Oh, she only does that if she's in a fucking caravan.
But anyway, so yeah, the mask is a constant airflow, which in turn is supposed to keep this airway open, if you know what I mean. So your flap's working properly. But
that's why I thought, do you have any vapor to it? You know, like, or is it just air?
No, it's just a mask. Hiya, Raphael, how are you? It's just a mask, and it's a constant airflow, keeping this
the pressure up on it.
Yeah,
Raphael.
You can up and down your pressure, you know, but I just have it on one pressure and that's it. Because you find your sort of middle ground, if you know what I mean, what's comfortable for you. But the thing is, you have to keep your mouth shut, if you know what I mean. So you're getting the full benefit. I'm on about why you're sleeping.
Oh, I still rebel it when I'm asleep.
Hey up, Chris sounded like he were revving a bike all the night. I says, did you get your motorbike out for a spin all the night? He says, what you on about? I says, what noises you were making? It sounded like you were revving a motorbike, as well as snoring. But that is the first sign, is a very loud snorer.
Tracy's a loud snorer.
So yeah, that's one of the very first signs.
If you look at my playlist, it's all thunderstorms.
But yeah, you know, they have to keep your gob shut. So I tend to get a dry, my lips is dry in the morning, and I drool a lot. You know what I mean? Because
I get to sleep because I play the thunderstorms and the rainstorms. But the only problem with that is the side effect of that is needing a pee every 4 hours.
Hey up! I'd love to go 4 hours without going out.
I went to sleep overnight about 10 o'clock. Yeah, and I woke up at 6:30 in the morning. That's the longest I fucking slept throughout.
I'm lucky if I can go 3 hours without going out.
My friend Eva says he snores like a dragon. Yeah, I can't. I've never heard mine either. It's a bit weird, isn't it, Raphael? I think they're just telling us.
Yeah, that's the first sign of sleep apnea, is the loud snoring. Very. But another sign is waking up in the morning, feel more tired than when you did before you went to bed.
Well, she'd have to get up before afternoon and figure that one out.
But this is no word of a lie. I went into the hospital to have a sleep study done, and you're up to all these wires and all sorts. I stopped breathing 32 times in an hour period. But
yeah, I've watched Emmerdale as well.
But yeah, I stopped breathing in my sleep 32 times in an hour period. I mean, and when you think about it, these CPAP machines are a simple solution You know what I mean?
You
To
get
stop-
discount on the electric and stuff having one of
Eh?
the machine. Can't you claim something back for adult social
Yeah,
care?
I've got, no,
Yeah.
no, I can't claim anything back, but I'm on the priority list.
Right.
You know, let's say, for instance, we have a power cut, they make sure that ours is first to be put back on because it's classed as medical equipment. So yeah, I'm on what they call a priority list. But
Yeah.
but yeah, but and this is how much I'm very passionate about it because it, you know, if it goes unchecked, it can cause strokes and all sorts. Because obviously you're getting lack of oxygen to your brain, and yeah, it can cause a lot of medical issues just for the sake of not, not going to doctors. And all you do is when you go to doctors, you fill a form out, and it asks you, blah blah blah, do you snore loudly and things like that. Well, nowadays you don't have to go in hospital for a sleep study. But when we moved here, because we're in a different
I don't trust hospitals to go anywhere near.
Because we moved to a different catchment area, I had to do a sleep study, but it was just like a wristwatch and one of these things that you put on end of your finger, and it records your heart rate, your oxygen levels, and all sorts. Well, first time you have to.
The controls here is you just touch.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
I hang on, it's that bloody sound thing's doing it again on the bus. I know what it were last time. Oh, yeah. That's it.
Are we cooking on gas?
Oh, why do it keeps changing speakers over?
No idea.
Very strange.
Yeah, first time I went for one of these sleep studies, I were wired up to all these contraptions and and all sorts. But now, when we moved here, it was just a wristwatch. We're like one of them finger things that you stick on the end of your finger. And first time I did this sleep study.
I've got one of that things you put on the end of your finger. I got it from Teamu. Apparently, I'm dead.
Yeah. Yeah. First sleep study, I got this wristwatch on, and I couldn't use my mask. Oh, worst night's sleep of my life.
Hello, Gary. How are you doing?
And Chris had to drop it off back at hospital next morning. They put all the data in, right? And then a few weeks later, you have to do the same sleep study, but wearing your mask. And again, you just put it in an envelope, drop it back off at hospital, and yeah.
How's it going, Richard?
Okie dokie. All right, Johnny. How are you?
Yeah, mate.
Excellent.
How's work gone down?
Cut the grass.
Day,
Did another tip run with the Jag.
The tip run. Can't beat a bit of a tip run.
Well, I've got them like miniature rubber bags, mate, so I just load them in. Lay some sheets. I've got like big decorating sheets. I just lay them down it back at care. There's that shit you can get it back on. Well, it used to be a hell of a lot more in the RAV. I could do it in one run with RAV. But you're getting
very good.
So apart from fucking leaves everywhere, it's tidy now. Oh, tomorrow though, I'm gonna get rid of all them broken tiles and bits of tiles that I ain't used.
Oh yeah.
Unless I'm planning on making some miniature gravestones, they're no good to me. Put them all in a row. I think it's fucking Pet Cemetery.
Who are you popping off then?
Well, you've seen the strips.
Yeah.
Them really long strips. You can that's not thing you put around the bloody grave. Yeah.
Yeah.
She wanted a memorial garden. I can make it look like
baby, you make the coffee.
Hey, I could do the whole gravestone look. You know why? You know,
What?
I've got them marble plinth things, and I've got 2 big buckets of fish tank gravel.
You're prepared then if anybody pops clogs.
Yeah. In a little grave shape. I've got an offcut that's got like a triangle to it, so there's your headstone. Hey, that'll be fucking good for next Halloween. Put like a fucking grave in the fucking front garden.
Raphael says he paid 3.5k for a jaw holder that's supposed to stop me from snoring at my dentist. And first night I used it, I'm not only snoring, but I drooled all over my pillow. But yeah, I mean that's only downside of this CPAP mask is, yeah, I wake up in the morning and my face is wet through with drool.
Wow. Just admit well, if I'm pissing, I'm proper passed out on bed, man. My stepdad went to a private school when he went off, through his education and that, right? And the only way he could get some sleep, seemed like in the dorm room, was to put his head between the pillars. So when he got my mum and that, he stood his fucking head in between pillars. Mum used to go mad about having to wash pillows all the time. She said she'd turn in bed and it's just there in her head.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't go to sleep with another pillar over my head.
The pillar,
When I
yeah.
used to work nights for years, I had a carpet nailed up to my window. I used to just roll it down in the morning. It would pitch. And I had it like leather belts, just looped through, and it was just a really big, thick like carpet. And I just roll it down, total pitch black.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Only way to sleep during day. It's only way to sleep during day, isn't it?
Gary says I couldn't afford that myself. I just use a clothes peg.
I could afford.
Use
But yeah,
double-sided carpet tape like that. Oh yeah, Richard, I'll send you it later. I've got the P Diddy flight list.
P Diddy flight list.
Oh, very interesting. I'm quite disappointed in some of them because I quite liked them, actors and actresses.
All right, who've been? What would you mean flight list? Those who've been to the island, like?
Oh yeah, yeah. And the ones that still decided to leave the country, there seems to be a bit of a coalition between the flight list and who's doing disappearing acts. Some of the buggers have come over here.
Hey, this is my. This is exact same. That's the exact same CPAP machine as I've got, and they're nearly 500 quid.
Yeah, one so thick he said he will leave in America, but he's gone to Hawaii. It's still fucking America with it.
And it's got a memory card slot as well.
So did his CCTV? I've seen a couple of little leaked videos now as well. Trump started releasing some videos. Trump's lawyer. They're all shitting themselves now. Proper shitting themselves.
Oh, I bet they are.
Robert De Niro got kicked out of a restaurant last night. So I don't want your fucking lefty sort in here. Fuck off. Booted him out. Right in front of everybody.
This tube for that CPAP machine that I've got is 50 quid.
I've got some fish tank tubing you can have. It's new in the packet. It's just I got a fish tank now. I'm going to get rid of that caravan next year and move it all back into that big shed. So I've just got a nice big open garden. I've had to wrap some bags around one at Skylights now because it blew off over a week. I opened the door, thought it's a bit light and airy in here. Fucking locked up, there were no fucking vent. Gone. So right now, because there's just the frame bit left, I've popped it up like that, put a couple of black bags over it like that, and then shut the roof down. It's done well. I've had it about 6 or 7 years, that car, man. I got it for 200 quid off eBay. Some rather burly gypsies dropped it off me. It didn't even have a toe bot. It didn't even have a ball thing on. And Richard went, "Where do you want it?" And I just fucking plunked it. But nothing lasts forever, does it? I'll get some good money off scrap when I strip it. I'll strip it all down, me. I'll cut it all down using your cutting disc, Richard. It's got a twin axle aluminium frame under there. But imagine how big my garden will be, Jeanette, if that caravan's gone.
I know.
Especially in the edges are leaning over now as well. I've cut them all back now, we're all right. I did that live on transit. She's pissed up and I'm cutting edges. She said, "Where are we now?" I said, "We're in the field." Yeah, I looked out a back window at caravan, Richard, and there was just this concrete post stood up.
That's bloody Chris.
Because the old fence had just gone. But it's all totally entwined in these massive hedges that all flower every year. So I just went on the field, trimmed it right back, and I'm just going to leave it. I can't re-fence it. I worked it out when I first moved in there, and all edges were all cut back and everything. It takes 16 fence panels.
Well, yeah. That's a lot.
So that's a no. But the edges have totally taken over it now. You can't even see the fence underneath. So I'll leave it like that. Can't get better defence, can you, than big bushes and brambles?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I might use that corner when I move caravan to grow some more veggies. Done all right this year. Tomato a day keeps the doctor away.
I'll take some of them blackberries off your hands as well.
Every time I walk past, yeah, I'll chisel these some off. Well, we went on field and picked loads, and I washed them in this big bucket. And then I thought, "Where the fuck do I put them?" So I thought, for tonight, I'll just stick them in the freezer as they are, and like 3 months later, they're still there.
Well, they're not big enough, are they? You put them straight in freezer.
Yeah, I've got a B&Q bucket in my deep freezer.
Oh, well.
I bought 5 because, you know, they're £1 each. Don't know. I bought them with a couple of dinted bags of sand.
Dinted bags of sand.
What you do is you rip the bag up and pour a bit on the floor, and then you ask them how much is this because it's got a split in it. Yo, well, I can't knock much off because it's only $3.50 a bag.
No, better than no.
Sometimes you get there and they've already done it for you. They've all been repriced. A bit of tape around top. Don't work with cement because it goes everywhere. I've never bought that post concrete shit in my life. I've always bought a few bags of sand, 1 bag of mortar, 1 bag of cement. Smash a few bricks up, throw that in and all. Double the gun. But this way, all next door's fence is like leaning over now, but mine isn't. I treated mine with oil and dark brown wood stain as well. You could do with redoing, but like 5 years now and the fence is still brown. So you got to do something with that old oil, haven't you?
Yeah.
Recycle. I've been looking up things to do with bags of buckets of gravel.
Put it to good use, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm going to tuck it in corner, and next Halloween I'm going to put a proper gravestone in the middle of the fucking front garden.
Oh,
Here lies anybody who asks for sweets.
This is going to make you laugh, right? Obviously, you know that the both Sheffield teams played yesterday. Well, they were chanting in the crowd because, the Sheffield Wednesday manager's called Danny Roll. It's spelled ROHL. So in the ground, they started chanting sausage rolls.
Fans were singing Daddy Roll.
Yeah.
We were singing sausage roll.
Chris come back and he says, I couldn't stop laughing. He says, they were chanting their manager's name. He says, so all our fans were shouting, sausage roll. And then Chris seen a post this morning, right?
It was a hardcore chanting.
He seen a post this morning in one of United forum things on Facebook. And this bloke says, well, I dropped my missus off at work, he says, and I took dog up Rivelin Valley to take dog for a good run out. He says, the only thing I've got in my mind were sausage roll.
I think Sheffield fans need to get out a bit more.
Oh dear, but yeah.
So is that just? I take it that's is it just a Sheffield thing where they play against each other? Or
It's like a league thing because they've been in
the same league, aren't they?
Yeah, they're both in
Oh,
championship. They don't play each other again till March, I think, and it's at Hillsborough next time. Chris says, I'm almost positive. He says there were 2 Wednesday fans sat in front of us. He says, because when we scored that goal, he says, me and Callum were, and he says they just sat there like this.
I don't think his shit went wrong. Fucking Bart Stadium.
Chris knows how it feels because last time they played them.
I can't go again. I don't fit behind the chairs. It's just
last time they played them at Hillsborough, right? But only tickets Chris could get was in the home end. So Chris, he was sat there, I think they won them that time and all. And he says, minute we got out at ground and we were driving up road thing, he says, I wound my window down and he went, yeah! They couldn't do it while they were at ground because they were surrounded by Wednesday fans.
Yeah, honestly, I spent 90 minutes fucking wedged in a chair, and the only time I got any
must
comfort
admit,
was
I couldn't sit there for all that time.
And it's a good job my stepdad and Luke was sat either side of me because I could use my legs to, use part of the space as well.
But yeah.
We're 3 rows from front though. That's pretty good, isn't it?
This is the thing. I don't know whether it's same at Leeds United, but they've got a special area for people with disabilities. You would have thought with Luke being autistic, and
no, what it is they just send tickets round to all the different places, and then it just goes on like a rolling thing. But last time we went, Luke made it fucking abundantly clear that he didn't want to be there. He was a total ass.
But same as I says to Chris, I could get them or Chris in for nothing if I were to buy a ticket for myself and specify that I'm in a wheelchair, blah, blah, blah. We could go in like this special enclosure where wheelchairs and everything is. And as my carer, Chris would get in for nothing. But still ain't sitting 90 minutes, freezing my knackers off and whatever.
Oh, it wasn't that. I just wedged me up fucking chair. I don't think Luke likes all crowds now either.
That's it. We're being autistic.
He didn't go to my mum's again this Sunday.
And I could very won't be a sec.
I don't want to go.
No, really.
I'm going to brew beer. Yes.
They do that when they try and bribe him to get him to go out of the building, either by saying, "Oh, you can go on your Xbox when you get back." But then when he gets back, he fucks it up.
You know what I mean? That's
and
one thing about.
And then he's got the fact that he can go on his Xbox on his mind all day, and he just witters on about his fucking Xbox all day.
That's one thing about autistic kids. You can't make them do something that they don't want to do.
Yeah,
And
I've been out and explained that to Farad with Khalid.
yeah,
So you can't force him to do it. You can't just grab him and say,
no.
stop that. It's because he won't have it.
But this is the thing, you know, I don't know. Same as I've said, like in years to come, Khalid will only resent his dad for making him do things that he don't want to do.
He's learning now.
Right,
I don't think anybody's ever explained it to Farad properly about how kids. I said, look, I've dealt with special needs kids for years. You got to gently calm them down. If you try and stop them from having a little, it just blows up all that.
Yeah, it can go. Yeah,
Says you might want to get him one of them weighted blankets, you know, like a bit of a comfort thing for him.
yeah. But yeah, and I'm same as you, Johnny. I know a lot about autism and whatever.
You got to gently bring them down from the fucking meltdown that they're having.
Yeah.
Because autistic kids, they can't control their emotions at all.
And the more you push them, the severity of the meltdown will get.
I mean, there's Luke, he knows what's going on, but when he throws a wobbly, and then it's like that lad I told you about who fucking bites everybody. I don't think he knows what day it is at all, to be honest.
This is it.
I'm not being funny, but I've seen State at Mother, so I think some drugs might have been involved in the way he is.
Oh.
But he's a fucking big lad. He's the one who smacked my mum back at head at fucking Halloween party. And bit me on my tip when I was dressed as Santa. That fucking hurt that. I screamed out. She went, oh, normally bites right through. I went, oh, I've done fucking quite lucky.
Is that supposed to make me feel any better? You know.
If I want to be wearing my thick, luxurious Santa outfit, right, I'd have lost a nip. Oh dear.
You know I've got to be thankful that he didn't bite me tit off altogether.
You know when you know somebody's been on drugs because they're just really skinny and gaunt looking and that. That's what his mum looks like. He actually looks Asian, the boy. But she looks like she's ploughed a bit of grass for me. That's what she said to me. She said, oh, normally bites right through. I thought, well, I'm fucking how lucky am I?
But this is the thing, and that what gets me about our Callum, Johnny. Yeah, I know his case is severe, but I always kick myself.
But things do overwhelm him when he gets stressed and that, don't they?
Yeah. And if he's not if we don't go to a routine, but you see, I was 40 when
that's something you don't have to worry about with Kalana, his sister. Fucking hell, she's bright. She's talking now. She's only 18 months.
The times I broke down and blamed myself for our Callum is, and people will say, well, it's not your fault. You did everything. I didn't smoke, I didn't drink or anything when I was pregnant. It was just the fact that I was 40.
You know, the bad thing is it is having a baby in the circumstances Ailey has, right? It's brought fucking Kalana on big stats. She's been in a nursery from day one.
That's it.
From newborn right till now. So she walks around when you walk in, she goes, hiya. She's fucking proper, really bright. And now she's walking, she's a little shit. And she bloody bats her little blonde eyes at me, goes like blue eyes at me, goes like that, and I've got to fucking pick her up then.
And you just melt.
Yeah, because I'm really tall, she fucking loves walking around looking down on everybody. But as soon as her dad turns up, it's fuck you, uncle. She's all for him. She's proper into boys, is Kalana. I think it's because she's been surrounded by women.
The thing is, she don't see her dad all every day like she does mum, though, does she?
Yeah, but she's surrounded by women as well since she's been born. So, unless it's a bit Prisoners of Lock H.
Hello, Tommy. How are we doing?
More like a Butlins, but you're not allowed to leave. I said it's
I've heard,
yeah,
I've heard it compared to many things, but not Butlins, Johnny.
It's a big flash bloody mansion with all fancy grounds and stuff. Got its own bloody garden centre at one end, run by the prisoners. For what chicks, if they say, would you like your daisy pushing up? Fucking could mean it.
How long's she got now then, Johnny?
14 months. We're working it out the other day. She'll come out beginning of 2026.
So they don't let them out early for good behaviour then?
No, because she never, she knew she did it and she still pled not guilty, so that fucked it up for her. Then everything went quiet with lockdown and everything for like 3 years, and she kind of like fucking forgot about it. But as soon as the courts opened up, that right, done. Baby had the baby one Friday, following Friday, 4 years. Fucking stupid bad, ain't it? All for some foreign twat that likes chase, going around, harassing young girls and shit. He picked the wrong one with Haley. Followed her into a car park and tried to attack her. She fucking battered him. Glassed his face and that. But I know it's not good, but he got his comeuppance on that. But she got her comeuppance as well. She was having a lot of trouble with her ex-partner at the time. She didn't want to get police involved, so she just pissed off. Well, fucking police helicopters out and fucking CCTV being checked in that major crime scene because he was just left bleeding in car park. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been actually done for murder if he'd have died. He looks like some out of a Bond movie now. He's got a fucking massive scar right across his face there. Like that.
Yeah. Wow. You know what they say, calm as a bitch. Tim sent me this picture other night, right? And I thought it was Tim. I thought he'd shaved all his hair off. Look. It's his lad got it back at Edway firework.
Oh, fucking hell.
See how red it is?
Yeah. See how they were letting him off though in some towns and fucking things like fucking using like rocket launchers.
I says, oh my God, have you shaved your hair off? And I put a cat in it going, what the?
You see that lad using it as fireworks like a rocket launcher, launching them at police? I think he was using like a bloody
but yeah,
drain tube or something.
And if that personifies the danger of fireworks, that does. I've heard of no end of dogs been that stressed out that they've had heart attacks. But
that dog pissing and shits all over my kitchen again a bit. He did that this morning. I fucking killed him. Tracy's fault. She left his food out. Says he goes on one of his wanders because he's blind as a bat. He ain't bothered if lights on. Then he finds some food and he eats it, and then he fucking shits it middle of the night.
We always make sure that before we go to bed, last thing the biscuit goes out. I mean, this is the thing. Since it was that stressed out on bonfire night or the Saturday before bonfire night,
he can't control himself, so I'm calling him Joe Biden now.
He'd not go up the steps on the garden, but it goes on patio. And same as Chris says, that I can just chuck some water down and wash it away. You know what I mean? He don't shit on patio. He just pisses.
I honestly think that Joe Biden's pulled a fast one, As soon as she got put in to replace him, they dumped him, called him every name under the sun, senile and everything, right? And then just a few days before the election, he come on and basically called 72 million Americans traitors. Literally word for word. And the week before, somebody, as a joke, passed him a fucking Donald Trump MAGA hat and he put it on and he went, oh, can I keep this? And then when he's just said to him now that he's going to be a peaceful transition over to Donald Trump, he had the biggest smile on his face I've seen in years, and he was talking perfectly coherent as well. I think he's thought, well, you've turned on me, I'll fucking turn on you. He's totally shafted him. But it's, like when you normally watch him, he just like gibbers on and goes a bit incoherent. when he just said, I'm going to peacefully transition over to Donald Trump, word for word perfect. And he had the biggest fucking beaming smile I've seen on him in years. Imagine if he's actually done that. Well, he's not a senile as ever.
course.
You know, they're crafty, aren't they? Imagine if you thought now that they were about to shaft him. Yeah. What's the best way of getting back at him? Just before I end up fucking voting, tell them all the traitors. Yeah, because she got 20 million votes less than Joe Biden got in 2020.
He probably voted for Trump.
But honestly, big beaming fucking smile when he says, "Oh yes, peaceful transition." He just wandered off, not in the wrong direction either. But for somebody who's just about to give up his presidency, I've never seen anybody smile so fucking big in my life. Beaming smile. Just say, "Fuck you, Jack, I'm off now." I'm old as fuck, I don't give a shit.
Right.
It is too good to get that age where you don't actually give a flying fuck. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there.
I've been there a long time, Johnny.
I'm very passionate, but when it comes to people's opinions about me and shit, I don't give a fuck.
Me neither.
Not that anybody knows me anyway. I don't talk to anybody around here. Been here 11 years. Apart from next door neighbour.
You know what I've always said, Johnny, right? We might all have differing opinions, but...
Mine are right, yeah, I know. It's hard work. Just call me psychic, John.
Yeah, I'd never fall out with anybody about it. You know, it is what it is, you know what I mean? And it's like I always say.
Good news. Bill Gates is getting prosecuted by Finland.
Opinions are like arseholes. Everybody's got one.
Put an indictment out for him.
I don't think he'll be too concerned with his money. Probably going to buy Finland.
Yeah, he's been caught out giving 50 million, to Kamala Harris's thing for one of his offshore companies. And now he's offered to work with Donald Trump. Fucking shitting himself, that's why. In it, money corrupts absolutely. And it's true. It's true. When you have that much money and that much power, you go fucking insane or evil or mental or...
He knows he's not to worry about. Nobody can touch him.
Above.
Oh, they can. They can.
Yeah.
Just wait. Wait and see, Richard. It's going to be like a big fireworks display. I'm loving it. Made my day. I'm growing my beard back, Richard. Let's bring it up. Bring on the revolution. I might put some beads in it this time.
Balls.
Beads.
Balls. You want some
Not
dangling
Christmas.
balls?
Oh, yeah, my beard won't be long enough by Christmas. We're not that far away, are we?
They were on about. I tell you what, they were on about today. You know,
That's a bit rude, Tommy.
you know all these.
But you spelled
They
that
were on
wrong.
about these car companies, low emissions, and people are claiming back. You know, we missold blah 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 diesel cars, by the way. And apparently, according to what I've heard, they can fix the low emissions.
Yeah, they put a cheat thing in. They basically reprogrammed ECUs and shit on them, didn't they?
Yeah, and you know, and that's why.
I had a Hyundai Tucson and an iX35 Hyundai, right? I've claimed back on both of them. I'm just waiting to. I know it takes years before you hear all, but I put in a claim against both of those cars. It says I've got a.
It's basically saying they're saying that the companies. There's been
They all put cheat devices in all the makes.
been a lot more makes and models of cars added to the list, and it's basically saying that they got missold. People that are buying these cars got missold information saying that they were low emissions when all along they weren't.
Yeah, that's been going on for years. Huh?
But
Diesels are hard to get them to fucking tally with the emissions. So,
but
really,
you know,
anything can be programmed. The more, you know, the newer the car, the more they can do it with them. They're basically computers now, aren't they? These modern cars with bloody touch screens and all that. Aren't
that's it. But you imagine that, you know, the amount of people now, like yourself.
Mine's first generation, Richard. Mine's got a DVD satellite sat nav. By the time it tells you, by the time it fucking loads up, you're already there.
Either that or ended up in a canal.
Where did this cliff come from? Some people are that fucking stupid as well. Like they'll take a big truck down this fucking back street because fucking sat-nav told them to. And then they get it stuck.
Yeah.
You tried driving around York? Fucking hell. Everything's like a Harry Potter fucking cobble street. Especially when you get
weird places, York.
You're basically driving inside the castle walls, basically, when you get into York. York's just a big castle with a wall around it.
I'm going to say I've never been to York, so I won't know.
Oh, it's like stepping back in time, isn't it? Building wise, Richard.
Yeah.
Literally. Everything's
all wall.
Anything that canal floods, regular. Can't remember that famous pub along in front, and it's famous for bit like there's pictures of people sat on benches outside pubs with fucking water level up there having a pint. Yeah. Man, it's been a long day today.
No, I'm dead tonight.
I got a message from him. I don't know whether it was yesterday or Saturday, and he says he's having a bit more time off.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm dropping Tracy at that funeral at 12. And I'll do another tip run and get rid of that list of that stuff. I've got enough wood.
Golden Fleece?
Might be. It's right on the front next to a bridge.
I don't know. I've just looked it up and it says
quite a few bridges, but I think it's near the actual cathedral as well. Been years since I've been there, but like I've seen that pub underwater a few times.
I've just seen a picture of that you were on about with all benches outside and everything. Yeah, it's all right, Tommy. He's just taking a bit of time out. Yeah, hi, Gordo.
That's why a lot of buildings are built up a lot higher than the ones.
Gordo.
There were no like drainage systems and that then, wasn't it? So fucking everything flooded right easy. You know, like in America, that what's it called? Oh, you know what they do? Oh, I don't explain it now.
Is it that one?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
that's called the King's Arms, and it's right on to Canal.
Right. Yeah. There's a picture of that where there's people sat outside having a drink and underwater.
I mean, this is the thing, Tommy. I do know the reason why he's taking a break, but it's not my place to say. So, yeah, but he's all right. He's just taking a bit of time out to get better. So, has she been up to any antics recently?
No, not much today, really. No, she's been really relatively well behaved. I won't say 100%, but relatively. She's trashed out. Yep. It's time yet, though.
That look on her face when she was coming down down curtains as if to say, yeah, and
Yeah, no, cheeky bastard. She was looking at me as if to say, fuck you. That's what she was giving me that look.
I'll do what I want when I want.
Yeah.
She knows you're soft, and she thinks you're her dad. That's the thing.
What?
She's only a young cat, isn't she? So you're all she's got. So as much as she's a dickhead, it's because all she wants is to fucking wind you up.
Yeah.
Do you know my mum's little dog, that little poodly thing?
And she is.
She were up curtains. She's like slowly coming now, but she stops halfway as if to look over to Richard and
Look
say,
at that cocky flick of her tail as well. Oh, twat.
Yeah, cheeky bastard.
She'll be all right in Great Escape.
looking at her as Richard as if to say, yeah, and
Yeah.
Imagine if you had two, Richard, it'd be like Circus du Soleil. It'd be like that.
Oh, it'd be horrendous.
what will this
Years
tub
ago.
she ring, Richard?
Oh, what?
She ring tub.
Yeah.
What's that tub for?
I forgot now. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I was doing something with it. I can't remember. I put it outside here and she just dived straight in it.
I bet you were tempted to put lid on.
That's what Tom is talking about. It's Aldi's own make Bailey's, and it's down to $4.99. But you said it's shit.
It's not shit, but it's not Bailey's. It's similar to Bailey's. It's not Bailey's quality.
Yeah, it's called Haley's. It's a bit of a rip-off.
But
It is
yeah,
a rip-off.
I saw that advertised, Tommy. He's got all sorts going on. He's got a
It's
water.
like that shit joke, in it. I'm afraid my friend's going to get sectioned. Where he's a Terry's chocolate.
Yeah, I've got a water pistol right here at the side of me, but she's growing immune to that. She's seeing the water pistols as more of a game than a deterrent.
Yeah. So when she gets shower gel out, you know she's taking a piss.
Oh dear.
I'm going to try that one. Fucking, that's a good idea, that.
It's something that Chris would do and all.
Yeah, it's when you take 3 balls and the only one there.
I've got hard floors, yeah.
I got solid oak floor downstairs. Which is a good job at fucking battering it takes. Every 2 years, I give it a light sand down and varnish it all. Nice, like proper glows on the night with lamp lights on. Got that of a house, really big posh house in Barnsley, where they'd had a flood and they had it all through the bottom of the house, and it flooded the kitchen and it knackered part of it in the hallway as well. So they ripped it all up, but because it were all joined together, they ended up taking the whole lot up. 80 quid I paid for it off eBay.
Couldn't
And
you
it went
lower
up to all my living room floor. It did all my living room floor, my workshop, Richard, outside. That's got an oak floor. Everything had an oak floor.
And you lower yourself up for that. Yeah, I don't. It's just not the same, Tommy, unfortunately. You know what I mean? It's
It
like,
took a while, though. We're getting all that black shit
I
off
mean,
back
a
of it.
litre of proper Bailey's is only 13 quid.
yeah, it's
So, and that's proper Bailey's.
Well, I'm a bit of a connoisseur, mate. I like a bit of Vinda table.
Oh dear.
I get a little umbrella with my baby shower.
Don't forget the cherry.
Yeah. Oh, I used to like it. You know, only fools notices when Del used to go in and order all different drinks.
He used to, I tell you what, he used to mention a lot, creme de menthe.
Yeah, creme de menthe. Yeah. Oh my, that is quite funny.
Baby,
Oh, tip of the week: don't fart in an echo chamber. You'll never hear the end of it.
I'm sweating conkers. Yeah,
We actually had some sun today, thank God.
but it's not been warm. Apparently,
Oh, I was. I was cutting grass.
apparently, this sunny weather is going to last till weekend, and then it's going to get really, really cold. Apparently,
Well, they know where they can stick that. I don't like being stuck in the house because it's too cold.
Yeah.
He's here, Mr. 45 degree.
oh,
I keep forgetting what you look like stood up.
with his bit of growth.
Oh, I'm
He's
tempted to do it.
He's trimming, actually.
Can I put a year's worth of commitment in again though? Wait, about 2 years, wasn't it? I did 2 Christmases.
More hair than I have on my head.
Yeah, Johnny's on about growing his.
Right,
Oh,
right.
look at me.
I haven't shaved it for about a week.
What's she doing, Richard?
Been grabbing my hand, the cheeky bitch. Dancing on the table on my back legs, attacking me. Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing.
Tommy says these upper class people can tell the difference. Let the peasants eat counterfeit cornettos.
Yeah, well, I tried getting some counterfeit cornettos from my mum, but she said they're all right, but she said it's not the same thing again.
So she back up ones with flakes in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't blame her. I have ones with flakes in as well. She has a couple a day, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, yeah. She has 2 boxes. If it's cornetto, she gets 2 boxes. If it's the flakes, she gets 3 boxes.
Secrets for a long life.
You only get 4 in a flake box, whereas cornettos you get 6. You know.
There you go, Richard. Secret to long life. Fucking ice cream.
Yeah. She's 89 now. I'm not going to tell her to not eat ice cream.
Oh, that's it.
We'd have to call you evil.
Yeah. In fact, all the food she eats is absolute shit.
I mean, say you said to her, give up your 50 a day cigarette habit, maybe.
Everything she eats is shit. She doesn't eat any. She doesn't eat healthy, good food. Everything she eats is shit. Pretty much.
No.
Yeah.
What's she on now, Richard?
She's just on that table beside of me. That little table.
Oh, right. I could see it, and I couldn't see where that she were on.
She's looking mischievous.
Oh, she is.
Grown quite a bit, though. Looking like a bit of like normal looking cat instead of a meerkat.
Yeah. Oh, she's mischievous. She's up to no good now. She's looking for her next.
Shithead. Here's shithead.
Miss Naughty.
She keeps going behind the computer screen. It annoys me, it does, but I try and ignore her, hoping she'll get bored of it, but she's not getting bored yet.
Mister didn't scratch me at all last night. He was just chilling next to me.
I think I took us out. I know I chased it in that box again.
Cat's downstairs. Well, pretending he's bigger than the dog. He is. What I should do, I should put a lead on the cat and attach it to the dog. They'll get there somewhere. Somehow.
Yeah. It's talk cat, talk dog around the house.
Cat's on top of fence and fucking dog's getting on.
Oh, bless him.
Pissing and shits all over like fucking river dance when I walked in that kitchen.
He's getting an old man now, Johnny.
No, that was Tracy's fault leaving food. Eh?
He
I didn't know whose nose to, I didn't know,
you know what I mean?
I didn't know whose nose to rub in it. kill me. Yeah, sniff this. No, I had to move all rugs out, bleach all floor. It took me fucking ages. Swat bag. I sprayed every fucking cleaning product I had on that floor. It's a good job it's a tiled one now. I'd have melted the plastic floor off. But flash, bleach, washing up liquid, you fucking. I think I put some of that popcorn flavoured fucking, well, scented hand wash as well. You know, when you're filling up the mop bucket, you fit, I'll have a squirt of this. So my kitchen was lovely and shiny and it smelled of popcorn. Yeah. Oh, the cat piss. Yeah. Are you a cat lady? Do you have 90 cats?
I'm just laughing at that joke that Gordo's put in. Oh dear. But I mean, we know what it's like. I took a come from a home, 16 cats. Oh, and it never come from behind sofa for nearly a fortnight. Hey, up.
What's that cat doing?
Fucking bastard cat.
We're looking at ceiling.
If you're fucking looking at a fucking funeral as this cat, it's not careful.
How many coats did that take? Don't ask him.
Fucking stroll on. I need to get back to the right screen now. What friggin' hell is it?
Well, the camera you were using is now pointing at the wall.
Fuck shit.
Private Ryan is starting on telly. Parts were filmed in Ireland. Ooh.
Well, he's running away to Canada, but I told him that ain't fair. And I said, unless Elon Musk is going to fucking rocket you up to the moon, you ain't getting away with it. I've seen the PDD list now, Tommy. And certain parties that were more famous than others, a couple of videos of as well. But I think legally speaking, I better not post them ones yet.
Fucking hell. Give me strength.
I'll give you a hint on one that I really liked him as an actor, and I am quite saddened by the news that he was over. He's into pirate ships. I'm really quite shocked by that. I think some of them that might have gone over there have regretted that they went over there. But some of them are just fucking.
Calm down.
So,
Calm it down.
but I was quite surprised when I read that one. I thought, oh fuck, I liked him. Thing is, though,
Calm it down.
You know, you just don't know how they are as people. They're not genuine people, are they? Fucking actors. Let's put it, all the ones that have spoken out against it all, the ones that back Donald Trump, they suddenly haven't left the country.
Everything's all the cock.
Everybody's laughing at Tom Hanks going to Hawaii, and they're all saying that's still American. Fucking idiot.
Thought I'd be trendy and try one of these new milks, alternative milks. I don't know what a magnesia is, but it made my cornflakes taste horrible.
Did it get rid of any itching? Oh no, that's calamine lotion, isn't it? Wrong one. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, the Crown Paint sell that one. Oh, is that, oh shit, Magnolia. I was decorating this posh woman's house, top to bottom, fucking Magnolia. By the time I finished, I had Magnolia blindness. Literally, tell the difference of what I painted and what I am. Every room, white ceilings, white skating boards, white doors, Magnolia walls. And it was about a 7-bedroom house as well. 7-bedroom house it was.
Chuffy now.
She was there on her own as well. All the
Can't roll off there. There she goes. Knew that was coming.
Hey, Richard, my safety gate's a bit higher up than normal. sometimes Mister takes a run for it and fucking doesn't do it right at all. He'll pivot over on gates.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
It's about the wheels, that one.
Get out. Get out.
Only thing I can't do is around your legs because I'm a bit wobbly on my legs as it is. I end up fucking falling over.
Yeah, where the fucking joints?
Chris,
It's getting a bit warm there, Jeanette.
I am.
I've got my body warm on.
Chris has eating on, and I'm sweating conkers.
I love that cat. Only because it's winding Richard up.
Oh, God, fucking man. It's doing me head in. It's absolutely doing me head in.
I mean, as much as you like the cat, are you actually regretting ever getting the bloody thing?
Fucking right time, big time. Another fucking mistake I made due to somebody else.
Aye.
Fucking
window you know.
She's gone up on top deck out of way.
I was blasted at point blank. That means when you totally spend all your life with a water pistol in your pocket.
Richard,
It's coming back for more.
You should upgrade to a super soaker so you'll pin it at fucking wall with Jet. Back again.
Fucking
burn
balls.
the
I don't get. Oh no, I don't do cats. I don't want the one I got. I told Daly, your first housewarming gift is your fucking cat back.
What I'm up against here. I'll show you what I'm up against here. Second, I'll just spot
I
camera.
don't know, because I said he might get me 2 new little kits. I said, I'm fucking telling you now, Ailey, you're having that cat back. I really mean it. I'm not joking.
It is. Yeah.
Jeanette, I said, if you're not in, I'll fucking post it. Oh,
See what I'm up against. That's what I'm up against.
Like, won't melt in a man.
It's an attack. It's fucking attacking now.
That's what you do with cats. You're right up to the go. They don't
I
like
should
that.
start pulling my ears on computer. That's
Oh,
it.
it's too
Tommy's
fucking
cat. No, what's behind there?
Tommy said the RSPCA recording this. That's the most spoiled fucking cat around, that one. Like,
Spoiled? It's going to get spoiled. It's going to get thrown in bin.
So why has this wheelie been moving on its own?
Yeah. Get off that!
I've seen that as well, Gordo. Cherry bagel flavoured.
Get out!
What can you do with a lot of pricks behind the fucking monitors?
Fuck's sake.
Well, on that note, I'm going to end it, and I shall see you tomorrow on the baking.
Yeah, Mitch is just going to get the garden hose.
So I'll see you all on the next one tomorrow evening, the baking. So I'll see you all later, guys. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Can you buy Red Bull for cats?
Oh dear. Can you imagine they're on Red Bull and all?
Johnny didn't hang about.